All right, so like I said, I got a special guest with me, right? I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, give your names, your monikers, your titles. I was gonna ask you if it's safe to call you a porn star, or do we call you a adult film actor? But I'm gonna let you, intervene and yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, you can call me a porn star, but you know, adult film actor sounds more professional when I say it.
Right.
Put that on my resume. But my name is Artemixx, aka the Artemixx XXX, also known as Art Deco.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I need you to start from when I met you, like let's say middle school, junior high school.
Dang. Alright. So middle school, junior high school, right? Yo, I was a nobody.
I don't like to say that.
I know. He likes to say I was different. I was
an
unique.
individual.
I was an individual. So we're gonna say that I was an individual. I didn't fit into a specific group or demographic. I was different. Different. I was built different.
When I mean different, I mean my boy would walk through, probably moon you, right? It was a little different speed for me. I was an athlete. I chilled more on the athletes and the guys who lived on my side of town, but I always took a liking to my boy Art here and his cousin. And one thing I knew about him was that when we went left, they went right. I noticed that from middle school. I don't know what it was. We used to play around and fight, and it was aggressive too. Yeah. It'll be everybody versus Art. And he's took his book bag off, swinging it around in a circle like, what's up?
It was a whole melee weapon. I'm telling you, my nigga. I was watching anime before niggas knew what anime was.
It's a fact. And we would bun him out.
I brought anime to fucking the hood, in my hood, basically. Yep. I brought anime to my
hood. Y'all were drawing comics and
everything.
But it was dope though. Because now you look back, you know what I mean? As whole adults, you look back and it's just like, why did we give you a hard time for doing what you wanted to do?
Meanwhile, everybody and their mother love it now. It's like, why?
It's crazy.
It's different.
Think about that, right?
It was different at the time. That's all.
All right, so let's fast forward a little bit, right? And this maintained through high school. Yeah. That was just art, right?
That's right.
Let's transition into when you decided to become a full-time porn star, and just why? Why not start a podcast like the rest of us or something like that? We got podcasts. We got everybody making music and clothes. My boy said porn. Let's do it.
So, going into high school, I was reckless. I'm still an individual. Didn't fit in a specific category. And I used to get bullied and shit like that. But one thing I always had was sex appeal. Even if niggas didn't like me, I had sex appeal. And I did so much weird shit in school that I got kicked out of my original high school, put into an alternative high school. So my guidance counselors, they did evaluation tests to see what people wanted to do or what they would be. So was it I think it was a value or aptitude test. I can't remember what the name was, but it's basically like to see what your future job would be. And it was like, what we did was we wrote what we wanted to be, and then at the end it would tell you what you ended up getting. And I wrote I wanted to be an adult film star. Why? Because I was in high school. I used to spank my shit every day. Why? You feel me? I was a young, horny little nigga, so I was just like, why not?
And then come to school talking about spanking his shit. Yo, this man was different. I've never met nothing like him. You know what I mean? But it was cool with me. I'm telling you. Go ahead.
That's facts. This nigga was mad cool. Like, one of the niggas that didn't pick on me, you feel me? So at the end of the day, guidance counselors was like, yo, took me to the office and all of that. And it was just like, oh, why would you say that? And I was like, because that's what I want to do. And it was just like, well, why? You could have been anything else. Why would you want to be that? And I was just like, well, I blatantly said this. I was like, well, I was born with a big penis, so why not? And it's funny because they was just like, well, how would you feel if we told your mother this? And I was like, go ahead. I tell her the same shit all the time. And she just laughs it off and thinks I'm joking. And then once they heard that, it was like, there's nothing we can really do about it. Because I'm like, I'm going to keep saying I want to do it. You can't stop me from doing it. If I could be a doctor, if I could be an actor, And y'all always tell us we could be whatever we want. So why are you telling me that I can't do this?
You know what? And I 100% respect that, bro. Like,
that's literally what I told them.
Yeah.
Then I got caught. Then I got caught in school, fucking on the stairwell.
Yeah.
So got booted to the alternative school. So when the alternative school came around and niggas found out why I got put in the alternative school, niggas was just like, oh shit, whoa, this nigga wild. All right, cool. Sort of started building my name up like from there. I had niggas that were obviously in the popular variety. They tried to help me out there. It's like, all right, we gonna change you around. It's like a fucking 80s teen film. Niggas wanted to change me around. It was just like, yo, we gonna turn you. You no longer gonna be what my name we gonna call you Gsmitty. Remember the Gsmitty phase? Yeah. Yep. Everybody's like, yo, that's gonna be your name, Gsmitty. Yep. Gsmitty. Started chilling, like having me chill with mad hood niggas and this, that, and the third. And I was still myself, no matter what. I was Gsmitty, but I was still myself. Kind of felt like I was just a project. I didn't feel like I really had friends. But at the end of the day, they was my niggas because they really held me down. But I just felt like I didn't want to have to change who I was just to be popular. So around that time, dancing came into play. So I didn't know what I wanted to do in my life aside from being a porn star. I didn't know what my passion was because I could draw, and I thought that was gonna be my passion. But then I found out what my real passion ended up being, and that was dancing. So the Light Feet or the Get Light era, because it was Get Light before it became Light Feet. The Get Light era came around. Everybody was everywhere clapping it up. Clap, 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 you know.
Big New York. Shout out New York.
Shout out to New York. Shout out to Swiss, a.k.a. Mr. YouTube. Shout out to Crybaby Cozy. Shout out to all my niggas. You feel me? Because they held it down.
Hold on. I'm sorry to cut you off. Shout out Too Cool too, because I actually heard a story, if you ever come across this, that you actually started the
DTI bad one. The new road bad one, bro.
I've seen a move and never once in my life thought it came from New Rochelle or it came from Too Cool himself. Bro, I'm telling That's fire.
There's a lot of shit. When it came to Light Feet, there was a lot of shit that came into the game from Westchester. There's a lot of stuff that came in from Westchester. There was the Thug G's, which was basically the 5 G's in reverse. Okay. Instead, it was so much shit. It was so much shit, bro. Whoa. So much shit.
All right, so that's shout out That Deal and shout out what's my other group name? I forgot the other group name, but Prime Time. Yep. Mount Vernon. Yep, I remember them.
Shout out to the new teams that started coming up too. Right after Prime Time and That Deal, we had Cool Kids. That was a team that I helped from the ground up. And after Cool Kids, there was Team Casper. That was another team. Okay. Shout out to Team Casper. So
back to you though. So you started. Everybody was clapping it up.
Everybody was clapping up. Everybody got light at that point in time, you know. And I realized that was my calling. You know, dancing was it. Okay. So all throughout high school, my popularity came finally through dancing. Okay. But I never stopped thinking about doing porn. So what ended up happening was I was like in my last year of school, I was 18, right? I had a girlfriend that lived in Harlem, and she was like, yo, you want to make a video? And I was like, yeah. So we made a video, recorded that shit on the camera. First ever porno, condom, all that. You know, super amateur shit.
It's really not even a porno, honestly. That's a home video.
That's a home video right there. Yo, when I tell you, went to school the next day to clap it up, because I was known for being the dude with the camera that record the battles, record the dance videos with my little Canon camera. My boy J Killer, Jeremy, this nigga said, yo, Art, can I use the camera real quick? I want to record something. I was like, all right, cool, no problem. I gave him the camera. And then he disappeared. And then my cousin David came upstairs to the gym, and he was like, yo, Art. I was like, yeah. He was like, yo, you making pornos? I was like, what? He was like, Jeremy downstairs in the lunchroom showing everybody your pornos. And I was like, nah, you not dead ass. He's like, yo, bro,
So you about to
He
get
did
kicked
it.
out again.
So, bro, I burnt it downstairs. I get downstairs. It was a girl that I had a crush on since fucking kindergarten. Watching it.
Know her?
You probably know her.
I'm gonna relax. Go ahead.
But I had a crush on her, and obviously, you know, nobody ever saw me in this light. Everybody was just like, ew, that nigga, you know, because I was an individual. I wasn't popular. So when that popped up, everybody was just like, in the lunchroom, just staring at the camera, just like, yo. And I'm just like, damn. And then Shorty said, nasty, because you fucking her raw. I was like, in my head, I could have just let it slide. But I was just like, nah, you dumb. Because I definitely have a condom on if you looking stupid. And from there, everybody knew me as a nigga that do pornos. That do pornos at home and shit like that. And I was like, fuck.
This kind of started by an accident. I mean, you always wanted to do it, but as far as you taking it to like the limelight and taking it to the streets, that started by an accident for real. Like
that started by accident. It started. I mean,
you wanted it to get there though.
I wanted it to get there, but it started by accident. The popularity started by accident because I wasn't expecting that shit to happen. Because after that, then it was just a line of people that knew what I was packing equipment wise, and there was a lot of people that didn't like fuck with me, but I ended up getting like my one of my ex-girlfriends, another one in the school. We made our own little porno or whatever. She said she learned everything she could from Superhead, so you know that I had a wild ass ending, like the ending year of my high school years. Wild ass. Point being is I get out, I graduate. Right? Boom. I graduated, got a reputation, you know, still dancing. But I took a year off of college. I took a year off before I went to college. I said, for this year, I'm going to do something different. I said, I'm going to pursue that career in porn.
Okay. So, you know what? That kind of segues into my next question. What's the application process like?
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Nah,
like,
that.
You're going in there like, you know, you don't have a resume to be like, you know, or maybe I guess you do. You have a video out now. Do you go in there and be like, you know, this is my video and this is what I could do, this is what I'm packing, or?
So when I started, I was 19, fresh out of high school. So it was 2009. 2009 compared to today, the process was completely different. Back then, tube sites like Pornhub and shit like that.
Okay.
They didn't really exist. Yeah, they didn't really exist yet, and they weren't giving people bread like that. The only places that was really giving you bread was a website called rude.com. That was about it.
West Coast Productions.
Those are the production companies.
Oh, okay.
So you had to figure out what companies, because one, there was no real companies in New York yet. I mean, there were companies, but they were hard to find, and you didn't know how to find them. Okay. So you just had to. Being a young dude trying to do this, it was confusing as fuck. So what I just kept doing was I kept doing what most people do on the internet. I kept making little homemade videos and putting them on a website called Xhamster.
How you get the girls to agree to that?
Yo, listen, at the end of the day, either I was in a relationship with them or they was just freaky and it was just like, yeah, we could do it.
Even in a relationship, my shorties is like, you're not putting my naked ass on no website. Like,
some of them even was like,
my naked vagina.
Just keep my face out of it. And I kept their face out of it. And it was like little basic shit. And from there, you know, I was getting views. But I didn't know what to do with these views. So then I started hitting up like companies through emails. It was just like, yo, I want to audition. So I was sending out the pictures that would ask. They was like, oh, you got to send us full naked pictures and this, that, and third. So I was sending the pictures. With the hard on? Yeah, with the hard on and so off, soft end.
They wanted butt chill, my nigga.
But I didn't have it. Like at that time, it was like I was putting out as much as I could, but companies weren't really in New York like that. Myself, you feel me? I was just like, I gave up. Okay. I gave up. Like after a year of it, I gave up. I was like, I'm not making it anywhere. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know how to make money off of this. No, nothing. Mm-hmm. So I said, fuck it. So I went to college for digital media because I wanted to end up drawing. I said, I'm going to do drawing. I'm going to start doing drawing manga, create my own shit. And when I got to the school, they put they put me in all the classes that I did not want. All the classes that I didn't want. They put me in video editing, Photoshop. They only had me in one like studio art class that helped me do what I wanted to do. But I didn't think that all this shit was gonna help me out in the long run. Mm-hmm. But it ended up helping me out because I needed to take illustration class. I needed to take Photoshop. The video editing shit I didn't understand. I didn't understand what I needed that for.
Now.
Yeah, look at me now. Point is, years go by. You
started uploading stuff to Xhamster. That was like your resume. You said.
Yeah, it was like 5 videos.
And you started emailing the companies.
Yeah, and that was 9 years. That was when I was 19. So 2009. Years go by. I done forgot about those. Forgot about them. They still up there racking up in views though. Still racking views that I basically gave up and forgot about them. So what ended up happening was in 2000.
I'm sorry, if I ever came across any of your videos, I'm gonna be so mad. Please continue.
Yo, you and so many people. I've gotten hit up.
Oh my God.
I've gotten hit up, yo.
Oh my God.
Throwbacks. And you didn't see my face. You never saw my face. You just saw penetration. Because I was bad at it. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was just... You feel me? But every once in a while, I'll be like, okay. Yeah, nigga. You see? All right, I'm going back down here. You never really see my face that much. But, yeah, 2019 comes around, right? Right? I haven't been thinking about doing porn forever. I've been teaching dance classes. I'm a dance instructor. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I've been teaching dance for the last, I'd say like 12, 11 years, right? 2019 come around. The summer of 2019. All my jobs basically, except for one, gone. All my dance jobs gone, right? So I have to wait for the school year to start up again. Find new jobs. Because one job, just bullshit. It all hit me out once. I had no money. I didn't know what I was doing. I had a sports car. So, because I was getting bread as a dancer. I was getting bread as a dancer. I was making racks. So I had a sports car. I couldn't pay the insurance because, nigga, you feel me? I only got one job left and it don't start back up until October. The fuck am I going to do? So me and my ex at that point in time, she was like, yo, didn't you used to do porno? I was like, yeah. She's like, why don't you just do that again? I was just like, serious? She's like, yeah, we can do it together. I was just like, oh. Then I thought about it. There was a company called, not a company, it was a couple called Rock and Shay, right? rockandshay.com.
I remember that.
Yo, two black people doing it. They was the number one known couple for doing that shit. Putting up cams in all the places in their house and just fucking and then just selling all of that shit. And I was like, yo, we could be like the modern day Rock and Shay. Let's do that. So she's like, all right, cool. Boom. So we started doing it together or whatever. We putting out little clips and videos or whatnot. Then we break up, like 3 months later. And on Halloween morning, we break up. So now I'm back to square one. I did get a new job, but it's like I'm not getting that much.
What'd your mother say when you told her like, yo, ma, this is what I'm doing? School is cool, but I got this sports car outside, insurance is due. I'm about to start becoming a professional cocksmith.
My mom, cocksmith. My mom didn't find out until a year later.
Okay.
She didn't find out until a year after. Cause the story goes, we broke up. I had to do it all on my own. Doing it all on my own now, so I'm just solo videos, spanking my shit, right? But the difference between me and a lot of other niggas that started out spanking that shit was I had high quality. I'm talking 4K, lighting out the ass, spanking my shit in the showers tight. Like, it looked cinematic as fuck. So it was different. It was different than most niggas that just sit like, I'm gonna just sit here, put the camera and spank my shit with no lotion. So I got dry dick on camera. You feel me? Yeah. So I was like, my shit was looking different. I put that one video on because I took down everything that me and her did. She asked me to do it. I said out of respect because I still love you and all. Took everything down. So it was just the solos, and the solos started picking up. Then a BBW OG porn star named Pink Candy hit me up, And she was just like, I'll see you a new talent or whatever. I didn't know what the fuck a new talent meant at that point in time because I didn't know the industry. Mm-hmm. So she goes, I like working with new guys because, you know, it's new people. I was like, all right, I'm gonna take this opportunity. You a award winner, you OG, all right, fuck it. So we worked together. She put the video out. She fucking promoted it. Once she promoted it, my page blew up. Okay. Page started blowing up, right? Then I got hit up from my the first company I ever heard back from. I didn't even reach out to them. They reached out to me and said, "Yo, you want to audition?" So shout out to Nasty Media Group, aka Rick Nasty XXX. He gave me my shot. He said, "Yo, you gonna come through an audition?" So I came through, audition. He said, "Yo, that was dope. That was good. We gonna use you again." I was like, "All right, cool." He's like, "Yo," I didn't think he was serious. I thought he was just saying that to pump my head up. But within that same week, on like a Wednesday, he was just like, "Yo, I got another shoot for you on Saturday." I was like, "All right." He's like, "It's gonna be an anal scene." Da 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 da. It's like, "All right." A little different. Right. So I got there, I did that. He was like, "All right."
What was your first scene like?
My first scene was a BBW named Lila Everwet. Like, that was my first ever full-on amateur scene for a company. It was dope.
Okay.
It was dope. I definitely went in. I put work in, you know, sweated bullets, you know. But it was very chill. It was very relaxed, the setting or whatnot.
How many people are usually on set when you're there performing?
For him, for Rick, it was one. It was just him, the producer, me, and the performer, and the other performer.
Okay.
But as I get in, like further in, it started being more people. I started getting used to like rooms full of people watching us while we have to film and whatnot, and hella lights, mics overhead. It's a lot.
So out of all the scenes, what are some of your favorite scenes to shoot? And what are your absolute no's? Like, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So my favorite scenes to shoot, cream pies, squirts, like girls that squirt, and mostly cream pies and squirts.
He old school. Okay.
Yeah, so, but my absolute no's, when I first started, judge me if you want, but I never wanted to get my ass eaten. I never liked that shit. It never appealed to me. It still don't appeal to me, and I still don't like it. And I tell my fans all the time, I don't like it. But I got to a point where I had to do a shoot where I had to get my ass ate, and I was just like, yo, this is awkward. Because it's like, you just slobbed on my meat. Now my asshole is mad wet, and now I got to fuck you with a wet butthole. It just didn't. It's
cold.
OD.
Ew, man, windy.
OD,
ew.
Bro. I was just
Nah. Rasta don't do that, bro.
I was just like, yeah, I don't like
you
this.
In the industry, it's different for you.
It's different, bro.
It's different for you.
It's different, and I was just like, all right, I'm gonna have to conform. But I realized that, all right, you start with something like this. How far are you willing to go? So I realized that my hard no was, if she licking my butthole, no one's penetrating my butthole at all, hands down. That's my hard line. Stop right there. Boom. That's it. It's not happening.
Completely understood. Right. All right. So who are some of your top, like, you know, some that you've maybe worked with or would like to work with in the industry right now?
Oh, man.
Females, of course.
Females. Damn, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of girls that I've worked with that I really appreciate working with.
And who are some of the newer talent?
So newer talent? Yo, I'm gonna tell you now.
Cause I don't know.
Yeah.
And we spoke about this earlier. I think I gave you one.
Yeah.
And I said I learned her from a meme. It was Minnie Stallion. I saw it as a meme first.
Shout out to Minnie.
Right. And that's really it. I think I mentioned Tiana Trump too.
Yeah,
so that's two.
So that's two.
It's
newbies.
not like back in the day.
Not really newbies, but yeah. I mean, well, Minnie's definitely a newbie. Not anymore, but she's definitely one of the newer generations. Cause everybody always be like, yo, did you fuck Cherokee? Did you fuck Pinky?
OGs.
You fucked Jada Fire?
OGs.
And I'm like, y'all
OGs.
asking me if I fucked OGs that retired. Like, I'm never gonna get to work with them. Like, I don't even got the type of money to pull them out of retirement.
If you could, which one of the OGs?
Oh, which one of the OGs I would go for? Shit. Pinky would definitely be one of them.
You know she gained a little thing, a couple of.
I know. She thick, but she in the gym. She in the gym.
I don't know. That's still a heavy task right there. But you know, to each his own, man. That shit probably still splat.
I would do, yeah, Charlie still splat.
There you go.
But I would definitely do Pinky. OGs, damn. Let me think about more OGs. Another OG that I would definitely do would be. I would definitely say Jada. Honestly, the three that I named, when everybody kept asking those things, Cherokee don't film no more, but she has her own production company, so so that's dope. So she's the one that does the filming. But if I could, I would work with Cherokee. I would. I gotta shout out to some of my the top girls that sell for me. Like I gotta shout out Queen Rogue, great person, definitely one of my top sellers. That's a new name. She's not even new like that, but it's a name that a lot of people don't know.
Okay, Queen Rogue.
A lot of people like from the old days don't know. Like growing up, we would have never heard of her because we were so bent on like Pinky and all of them. Mm-hmm. But Queen Rogue, definitely. Yeah, she is so lit. She is super lit. And she's a MILF. A MILF out like
Sarah J.
She's up there with Sarah J.
Okay. But we know Sarah J.
Yeah, we know Sarah J. Rogue's been in the industry just as long as Sarah J, I'd say.
Okay, and some of the newer talent. You said Mini Stallion.
Oh, Quincy Rowe. Oh my God.
Quincy Rowe. Oh my God.
You gotta look her up. Quincy, spell Quincy Roee. You gotta look her up. Quincy Rowe. Marley the Booty. Got a shout out to her. That's like my day one when it comes to the industry. Who else I got to shout out?
Marley the Booty.
Oh fuck. Jenna Love.
Never heard of any of them. Okay.
Yo, we gotta shout her out.
Okay.
Yo, there's so many amazing women that Go fuck me. Shout out to Go. Okay. That's like my sister right there. We work together, and ever since like our chemistry together is amazing. That's like my sister. Like I'd die for that girl.
Okay. Yeah. What happens on a scene of a set? So like sometimes when you watch a porn, it just looks so fire sometimes. And it's like, yo, I know the cameraman is sitting there like, yo, I just want to jump in there real quick. Like, let me chill out. How often does a cameraman get the itch like, you know what? Yo, let me set this tripod up. You know what I mean? That ever happened to you?
Yo, my cameraman is like that. My cameraman, shout out to Backpack, Backpack is my cameraman, and he's also my business partner. He's with the shits. We started a company together called Divine Pipeline. We started in 2019, and then we didn't do anything with it. But starting like around December, we started kicking it off, and we blowing up now.
Fire.
Like we blowing up now.
It's funny you say that, because I just voted for you for an award.
Yes, sir.
Can you please tell the people what that's about? And tell them where to vote for you, of course.
So there's in the industry, there's a couple of big productions or big companies that give out awards. You got the Avians, and you got XBiz, you got X Urban, stuff like that, whatever. And XBiz is one of those awards that's going out right now. And I got nominated, so I thought I pushed to get nominated as basically best newcomer, but they call it Rising Clip Star. I wanted to get that, but they didn't put me in that category. So when I looked and I didn't see me in that category, I was kind of distraught. But then I saw myself in a completely different category that made me even more hype, because I got nominated for best male clip star, like best male clip artist, which is basically saying like best male porn star for XBiz. So when I got put in that category with some big ass names like Rome Major and Troy Francisco, Finney aka Booby University or Finney Playhouse, there's so many people, Alfonso Lays and whatnot. When I saw my name up there with them, I was like, oh, they don't see me as a newbie anymore. They don't see me as a newbie.
Is it a one-time vote thing, or can I vote every day?
You can keep voting every day until the 7th.
Where do we vote at?
You can vote at I think it's xbizcamawards.com.
Yeah, definitely need that link, cause
let me look at that right now.
I'm voting every day for my bro, and I'm not pausing that because he's a porn star, because this is my man's. All right. Support is free. Remember that.
That's facts. Support is free. Right. And you ain't got to pay nothing. You don't even see nothing.
And you don't got to watch. Exactly. You don't got to watch, and I don't got to see the bros beef.
It's Cam, CAM Awards, awards.xbiz.com. So xbiz is XBIZ.
Probably have that flashing across or something till the 17th.
Yeah.
March 7th. I mean, May 17th.
Yeah.
We got time.
May 17th. That's the last day because they give us the nominations, the ceremony on the 18th. So I gotta be in Miami for that.
Okay, that's really dope. So as a porn star, right? You reach the pinnacle. You start your production company, I guess. You get nominated for awards. You win awards. What's next for the life of a porn star? Relationships. How do you go into? I'm assuming it's easier for a male talent than it is for a female talent to start a relationship, have family, kids.